Hey Libra, it's Alicia from Twisted Tarot here to do your February through mid-March Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, views, comments. My channel has grown so much. You guys make it so amazing, and I love connecting with you and seeing what comes out for every single one of you. I have friends who are Libras, and yeah. Yeah, you guys are all about justice. You're all about fairness. You're all about, like, you get out of balance sometimes, like we all do, but that's Libras. And you guys kind of know what you want. So, for the most part, like I really enjoy Libras. So I'm really happy to do your reading today, guys, and see what comes out for you. Remember, it is general. So if it doesn't resonate, check your moon, your sun, moon, so this would be for sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If it doesn't resonate, check the rest of those placements as well. So check your moon, your rising, check your Venus, and those might resonate better. Like this month, I really resonated with the Aquarius side, big time for me. So, and I have a moon in Aquarius. So, let's see what else. If you need a reading from me, the link is in the description box below. I don't just do twin flames. I can do any general question you have, money, whatever, etc. You just let me know, and there's a link that takes you to my Facebook where you can find rates and information about me and book a reading. If you don't have Facebook or you don't want to use Facebook, you can always email me at the email below. It's twistedtarot@gmail.com. I know these videos are late. That's why I'm making them into part of March. As most of you know from the January videos and some of the February if you've already watched. Well, February, not January. My grandfather had a stroke and he passed away. So I was in Colorado. I got super sick on my way there. So I've been recovering. If you can't tell, my voice is just awful. I'm still trying to get all these readings out. You are the last couple ones, you and Gemini, and then we're going to start with the March videos. So for the rest of the signs, and then the end of March for the ones that I'm late on. So I am super sorry. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm glad I could be here to do it now. And, the messages are for divine timing too. So there may have been a reason why you had a wait on your signs. And I was so excited that Aquarius, I just did Aquarius and it really, really, really resonated. So I was like, oh my gosh, so I got something out of it too. So, all right, guys, I'm going to clear out the energy. Remember, the roles can be reversed too. So keep in mind, this is your energy and this is your twins. But if they are vice versa or they make sense that way, then take it that way. I'm bringing in a lot of energy. So I'm also an intuitive reader. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. So if you see a tarot card and I say something slightly different, keep in mind that I'm channeling messages. I am getting a lot of information that may have nothing to do with that tarot card, or I may be feeling it differently for other reasons that I'm being told. So let me just, sorry, I wanted to let you know that, so not let me. So awesome. So thank you so much. All right, we're going to clear out the energy. If you're wearing headphones, go ahead and take them off. It could get kind of loud, and then we'll get into your reading. Beautiful. All right. So these are astrological cards. Spirit helps me pick 2 cards for you for the sign that your twin could be, that you could be dealing with. If your twin sign does not come out, it doesn't mean that this reading isn't for you. It may resonate more for those of you that the signs do come out, that is your twin sign. But if it doesn't, just remember, guys, it's general. And in any of the cards, I can pick up any multitude of signs. Okay. So, but if they do come out, this could super resonate. So keep that in mind. But take what resonates and leave the rest. And if this isn't for you, it may just be this month. So, if this month's messages aren't for you, it could be next month. If you're not getting messages, best way is to subscribe and comment, because then I can pull in all your energy for the collective. So if you're not getting messages, that could be why. So, alrighty, let's see who Libra's twin is. Let's see who's Libra's twin is. Oh, Libra. Almost. Almost a flipper. Oh, we do. We have Pisces. Oh, beautiful Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. Pisceans born in March and February. Beautiful. So we're almost into Aries season. Boom. And I'm a cusp, so I'm excited about that. And I just did my intentions and released them on the new moon last night, which was awesome. Ooh. And we have we have Aquarius. So, I was just saying Aquarius's video really resonated with me. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, check that video out for sure. All right, so we have Pisces and Aquarius. Mutual energy between you and your twin. Ooh, damn, sorry guys. I got the 10 of Swords. Okay, so this is a lot. Someone's going through a lot here. And again, if you saw the Aquarius video, if you haven't, this would make perfect sense to you. But I feel like Dark Night of the Soul for you or your twin. It's very possible that things have ended between the two of you on like a 3D level. There may have been some heartbreak, betrayal, lies, some negative thoughts, some things that have really kind of just come down. You both may feel like you're the victim in this connection too. So you both may feel spicy at each other is what I'm feeling for this card. So maybe salty, spicy at each other. I know it's spicy, but salty, fine, whatever. So yeah, we'll get more clarification on this. This is disturbing. I'm sorry, guys. So if that's the case, could also be sorry, guys, my video tends to freeze. Could also be a loss of a family member. It doesn't have to be. It could be grief. It could be. There's a lot of grief and a lot of sorrow in this card. Somebody may have just given up the fight too, is what I'm seeing for the connection. Or you both are if you're mirroring each other. So keep that in mind. Twin flames mirror each other. So. All right, let's get your energy over here, Libra, and see what's going on. All right, we have the King ruled by the Sun. So you may have Leo in your chart, but you don't have to. This symbolizes, it says, I powerfully lead my mission. This symbolizes someone who's regal, powerful, passionate, courageous, sovereign, responsible, benevolent, creative, innovative, decisive, direct, inspiring, visionary, and respected. Okay, so this could be you. If not, this is the energy they want you to kind of get into. So feeling regal, feeling powerful, feeling like you can kind of conquer the world here is what I feel like. I feel like this guy has probably taken a rest on his laurels and just kind of chillaxing. So somebody who's passionate and courageous and kind of symbolizes this lion at their best and healthy traits here, not the cowardly lion or anything like that. But that's beautiful, you guys. So you may be leaders. You may be leading this connection. You may be more awakened than your partner. You may also have fire in your chart. Again, I'm picking up strong Leo here. So beautiful. Next card we have is how much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. Oh, wow. Okay. This is beautiful. And the number 39, which reduces to 11. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, 12, which reduces to 3. Sorry. Totally miscounted there. All right, so this is a newer deck. I'm going to read from the book here. It is called The Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. All right, let's see what they have to say about how much good can you take. Well, geez, a lot. How much good can you handle? How much love can you take? How much good can you endure before your fortress breaks? Oh, Kelly Sullivan Walden. When blessings come in, stop holding your breath awaiting the other shoe to drop. You no longer need to feel that you're begging gifts from the universe. May your prayer not be for more, but that you have the eyes to see what you've always wanted is what you've always had. For that, perhaps you thought it was cute to be coy and self-effacing when given a compliment, an acknowledgement, or appreciation. It is time to open your heart, breathe deeply, and receive blessings, knowing it is not just about or for you. With every gift you receive, you can give back to life. It is an energy exchange, a perpetuating spiral of appreciation that leads to more appreciation. This spiral circulates upward, escalating you into higher realms of consciousness. Instead of questioning what you did to deserve all this goodness, pray to become more aware of and receptive to the blessings in your life. Yeah, I feel like that if you've been manifesting, or you've been you have a gratitude jar, or you have just been continuously praying, that they are going to be showering you with some beautiful gifts here, it looks like, and you are going to be so it's like an ascension process, I feel like, for some of you too. So you may be feeling the effects of ascension, and that you're kind of spiraling upward into this graceful energy. So it's really beautiful, you guys. You have some very chill, really like almost like your high energy over here, like your marijuana high. Just kind of really mellow. And so I'm feeling like if you've been asking for things, don't be wondering, oh my gosh, when is the other shoe going to drop, like it said, because they want you to be so appreciative of what you have and just giving it back out into the universe. So whatever you're receiving, to share it and to make sure that you are being gracious and receiving it. So very beautiful, you guys. I'm loving that. All right, you have past life, gifts, and review. This talks about reviewing your past life, reviewing your life up until now. It's talking about the gifts that you guys have here. So you may, I see this box here and I still think tarot here. I feel like you have a gift that's really beautiful. May not be tarot, but you may be a tarot reader like me, or you may have other psychic gifts or abilities. The Libras I know have spot on intuition. Like it's almost like Libra should be mingled with the High Priestess at times, because they both are about black and white, fairness, judgment, type, or justice type of energy, excuse me. And I always feel like the High Priestess should have a scale, because I feel like she weighs things just as much as the Justice card. So very beautiful energy here, you guys. And the gifts that you have may come from a past life. So you may have had these gifts previously in a past life, and you're just now realizing what those are in this life here in the 3D. So very beautiful, or maybe in the 4D and the 5D. Next card we have is compromise. Okay, so this card's reversed, so I feel like you may not be willing to compromise, and I'm not sure why yet, but we'll get more information on the next card, and the cards next to it. But the energy kind of talks about being maybe a little stubborn about something, but also maybe it's for you just know that you're not willing to compromise anymore when it comes to relationships. I see two people on this card, so and it may be a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll keep going and find out. Let's see. The Empress. Okay. All right. You may not be willing to compromise with a mother figure. So it's possible that you could be having some difficulties with a mother figure, or someone around you who is a mom. So it doesn't necessarily have to be your mother. It could be another mother, like a friend who's also a mother, or this is you. This could be your energy. It's showing me multitudes of people. So in general, I do feel like whoever this is blonde hair, just like her, blue-eyed possibly as well, could be blue-green or hazel. But yeah, this could be someone who is pregnant or someone who's about to give birth. It's very possible. Maybe that's why I feel your energy so flowing. Like, it's very beautiful. So for some of you, you're not willing to compromise maybe something that you feel as a mother so strongly that you're just like, no, I'm not gonna compromise me being a good mom to my kids, or being a good nurturer in that energy, because the Empress is also Taurus related, so could have Taurus in your chart, or dealing with a Taurus, and it could be a mother figure. So maybe you're not willing to compromise with your mom over something, or maybe you're both mothers and you're disagreeing about some type of way to parent, or the way you parent your children, and you're not willing to compromise in that energy because you're feeling really good about yourself. Like, you're feeling confident, you're feeling beautiful, you're feeling sexy, you're feeling grounded, you're feeling abundant is what I'm hearing as well, which is also a big descriptor of the Empress. So let's see, we'll keep going and get some more information about that compromise. It could be that you're not willing to compromise something that you believe in as a mother for yourself, and it just be maybe someone you disagree with who is another mother, possibly. Something to do with children as well. So could also be a pregnancy. So for some of you, you may even be pregnant. So take it out, resonates. Ram. Okay, so Aries card, a stubborn, aggressive person. Okay, so it's very possible that this is the person that you're not willing to compromise with. They may be an Aries um, with Taurus in their chart, or Taurus with air. You know, that it could be vice versa, or they could be two different people. Um, so yeah, this is probably it. This is why this person. Okay, so the Empress also, Taurus, if it's a Taurus energy, like I'm feeling here, they may just be pulling out this whole like stubborn, aggressive personality. So they may be very aggressive at this time and being like, I'm right, you're wrong, possibly, because that can be a negative side of Aries. And, you know, I'm going to call us out, you know, as a zodiac, but also of Taurus too. So it's very possible you two are butting heads about something. So it seems like there's some type of compromise that's somebody's not willing to compromise something. And we'll see. It could be values, could be moral related. It could be something to do with the baby's name, how you raise the baby, how you baptize, the baby shower. It could be a lot of things going on there. Message you have for your twin is, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. Okay, so for some of you may feel guilty about some of the way that you treated, some way you treated your twin. All right, next card we have is the Messenger, and that's ruled by Mercury. Let's see who Mercury, what planet Mercury is over. He used to have a cheat sheet, guys, so let's see. Okay, so Mercury rules, okay, again, Virgo and Gemini. Oh, okay, I should have known that. Okay. Oh, and also ruler of Libra and Taurus. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. So Mercury's also got Virgo and Gemini and Libra and Taurus. Okay, so they all blend together within those four signs. Okay, very interesting. Okay. So the message here is, I bring the light of awareness. Okay. So this is someone who's perceptive, progressive, intelligent, adaptable, changeable, psychic, versatile, candid, agile, communicative, insightful, imaginative, curious, and instinctive. Okay, very beautiful energy here. I feel like that you may be sending messages back and forth, maybe between you and your twin, or you had in the past, or you received news on the grapevine about them through other connections or gossip for some of you. Could also just be that you are a bringer of light. You are a light worker. Could be both. You could encompass both of those energies here. So that's really beautiful. And you bring the light of awareness to others. You've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. Ooh, cool. All right. Well, maybe you'll physically win the lottery. I don't really read like that. That's kind of hocus pocus kind of crap. But however, keep in mind that, you know, it's very possible. I mean, that this person on this side, you won the lottery, whether it's actually like you play the lottery, or, you know, the universe is giving you some beautiful, beautiful gifts. And this is the number 38, which would be 11. So it says make room for wonderment. All right, let's see. All right, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Melanie Beattie. If you think about it, you have an unending list of things for which to be grateful. In fact, if you could really see, you'd fall to your knees in absolute wonderment at the blessings in your life. The secret to having more isn't in strategizing on how to get the green grass on the other side of the fence. Radical gratitude is about beholding the miracle of the grass growing on your side of the fence. To rise to a higher level, you may even add your challenges and struggles to your gratitude list. Absolutely, you guys. So even last night, some of the things that I was trying to manifest and release were the same. Like, I wanted to manifest less fear in my life, and I wanted to release that fear. So yeah, absolutely. You've already won the lottery. With radical gratitude, you realize you are more than abundant than you could have ever imagined. You've already won the lottery. You may have thought radical gratitude would be a threat to your ambition, a bucket of ice on your fire to achieve more. This is not so. Gratitude is magnetic. It will bring you the best things in life and give you even more to be grateful for in a never-ending upward spiral of awe. Again, for a lot of you, you both have spirals here in both of these two cards, in the how much good can you handle and the you've won the lottery. Okay, so I'm feeling for a lot of you, you're ascending. And your gratitude and your ability to have this radical gratitude, you may have even started a gratitude jar like I've got, has actually fast forwarded your ascension and your ability to transform your vibration to a higher level. That's so beautiful, you guys. That's magical. Yeah, comment, let me know what's going on, y'all, because this is really, really beautiful energy. So you have water, emotions, initiation, and rejuvenation. Okay. So what I'm feeling for this card, for a lot of you, that you may be emotional at this time, like it says, but I feel like you're just kind of riding the wave of your emotions, just kind of going with the flow is how I feel this card. I'm going to look at the book on this one because I have not pulled it, and it has some really good information in here. I've never pulled this card yet. It's really surprising. This card is letting you know that you need to tune into your emotions. Water symbolizes human consciousness. Are you swimming in deep or shallow emotion? Are your feelings muddy or clear? Do they run vast like an ocean? Perhaps it's as if your emotions came crashing down upon you. It is important for you to take time to understand them and their root. So this card is associated with archangels Haniel and Ragiel, and it talks about spending time near a body of water, rest and purify and balance your emotions. Rebirth yourself through a water initiation. Oh, you could be getting baptized, okay? Jump into this opportunity with both feet. You will swim. Unlock your sensuality by connecting with water. Yeah, so you guys may be getting busy in the spa, in the hot tub. Have fun. So, anyway, sorry, I'm getting dirty there. But that's beautiful. I like that. So it's talking about balancing your emotions. It's talking about riding that wave, I feel like a lot of you, and rejuvenating yourself within water. So you may be going and self-caring at the spa, you may be getting a facial, you may be getting a massage, you may be getting like a water, you may be cleansing your body, maybe going on a cleanse or a fast. Interesting. Okay. All right. So next is compromise. We have conclusion. So something hasn't come to an end, and it has to do with possibly a compromise between you and another person. But it hasn't ended yet. Something's still unresolved. Okay. All right. So it has to do with, I think this is a 9 of Wands energy here. I'm almost positive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a 9 of Wands. So, and it's reversed. So what I'm feeling like for here, there could have been delays. There could be a lot of frustration. Originally, this card upright, I feel it as like kind of a wall. Sometimes it's a wall around him. Like this almost makes a concrete. There's 2 cards in this deck, and there's one that's color and one that's black and white. And it's almost like for some of you, somebody's seeing something in a black or white situation, and they're not willing to compromise based on that. So it's possible that there's no gray area, and that could be why there's this contentious relationship or situation. But it feels like, because this is like reversed here, that somebody needs to open up and maybe see things from a different perspective. Again, see that gray in the middle of that life isn't just black or white, that there are middle gray areas, and to see that, and in order to kind of get out of that stubbornness here, the stubborn, aggressive person, they kind of have to see things on their own in a different way without being told. So they may be very hard-headed. When somebody tells them something, they may immediately be aggressive and without even understanding or knowing. And this is like them taking some time to actually figure out what you were saying or what you meant, and their own feelings on the situation and how to kind of approach that. So interesting. And how they want to communicate about it. I feel like it talks about communication here. With wands, are normally communicative symbol. We have basket, recognition and reward for merit. Okay, so you guys may be getting acknowledged at work, your job. You may be celebrating. People may be bringing in baskets. like to congratulate you of food and flowers and etc. That's really interesting. So, huh. So you may be getting recognized for something. That may be why you've won the lottery and what's going on here. It could be something that you have a project you've been working on. Message you have for your twin was, I just wasn't ready for you. Yeah, that happens. All right, we have the visionary symbolized by Jupiter. I believe Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius, if I'm not wrong. But so you could have that in your chart. But it talks about the world is filled with possibilities. All right, so this the characteristics of the visionary are someone who's inventive, expansive, wise, insightful, philanthropic, courageous, enthusiastic, curious, knowledgeable, conceptual, inspired, idealistic, benevolent, and humble. So those are really beautiful cards here, you guys. So you have the King, which is kind of Leo energy, feeling regal. We've got the Messenger, and then we've got the Visionary. So just 3 different personality characteristics that just kind of mold together, that work together. So that's really interesting. So you could have your Sun in Libra, and you could have a rising sign of Leo. We've also got Taurus here, Aries here. We've got Virgo, Gemini for the Messenger card. Virgo, Gemini, Libra, and what was the other one? It was Libra and Taurus. Yeah, okay. And then the Visionary with Jupiter with Sagittarius. So wow, that's interesting. So your rising could be that as well. Okay, you're invited. Suit up, show up, and open up. Awesome, that's beautiful. Alrighty, and number 9. It's a very solitary number. It's working on yourself. Excuse me. Never forget that life can only be nobly inspired and rightly lived if you take it bravely and gallantly as a splendid adventure in which you are setting out into an unknown country to meet many, a joy, to find many a comrade, to win and lose many a battle. Annie Besant. Feel the gentle tap on your shoulder, notice the golden ticket in your hand, and see the red carpet leading to your highest destiny rolled out before you. You have been cordially invited to show up to the party with your unique gifts, talents, experience, perspective, joy, humor, and sense of adventure. On this hero's journey, you are an honored guest. You don't have to figure out how this will go. You don't have to weigh the pros and cons or create a cost-benefit analysis. Instead, leap, build your wings as you go, and trust that even if you fall, you will be falling forward. Even if you stumble and fumble, it will be into the ecstasy of expansion. So they want you to embrace whatever your soul has been calling for, whatever your unique gifts are and talents. They want you to bring those to the table and show up to the party with that. Show up and bring your best, you guys. So I feel like you might be going and getting treatments. If you're a guy, you could be going and getting a haircut. You could, get a manicure or a pedicure, whatever your preferences are. Like, there's no judgment here. So that's really interesting. So a lot of you are self-caring and really taking care of you and making yourself look good. So that's beautiful, and kind of taking care of that, because I think that your spotlight's on you and there's something big that's going on. Maybe you are going to a red carpet. Maybe you are experiencing that for the first time and you're ready to kind of embrace, I just see a lot of you like star power. So, wow, that's awesome. Full moon. So this could come around at the completion. It says completion and culmination of the full moon. Excuse me. So you may see some results for your work during the full moon, or you may be, invited out to a party under the full moon. So that's really beautiful. All right. And this self-worth. Okay, so maybe what I'm seeing here for this compromise, conclusion, and this self-worth being reversed here for y'all, it's very possible that you felt like somebody was trying to tear you down, is what I kind of get from this energy here, from this self-worth. So you were unwilling to compromise that. I think you're like, whatever hasn't been resolved could be between you and your twin. Your twin could have said some things that really hurt you, and they were to damage your self-worth. And maybe that's why you're feeling like there's unfinished business. This hasn't been concluded. Someone's not willing to compromise, either you or them, and it's now affecting your self-worth. And it's just kind of this it could be affecting your emotions as well. So you may be up in your feels about it, which makes sense because this water's here, and the full moon talks about like fully, and you may actually figure out something around the full moon about that you're not feeling worthy, and that you need to change that's a big part of this twin flame journey. And if you're doubting yourself, maybe about something that you're doing, a project, again, I feel like something that has put you in the spotlight, you may be doubting that you can do this, but they're telling you that you can. We have the Chariot. They want you to move on from that energy here, from this lack of self-worth. And maybe move on from, could be dealing with the Cancer, could be moving on from, again, this black or white. The Chariot talks about black or white, and maybe choosing two paths. I feel for some of you may have two paths to choose, maybe two people to choose from. But I feel like Cancer and Taurus are relevant. These two are like a couple possibly, or they're trying to get it together, like, or they're already married. This is beautiful energy I'm feeling for some of you. And you may just have this in your chart. Maybe having a baby with a Cancer individual. You guys have very good energy here. Very good energy. So it's almost like, but the communication has broken down between the two of you. And it may be that compromise, and it needs to kind of be, the wall needs to come down between the two of these people, because this, and maybe it will, but it's right below the conclusion card. So it's like there's a lack of confusion because somebody's walls haven't come down yet. And I feel confusion here when I keep saying that there's C for compromise, C for conclusion, and I feel like, and the Chariot is another C. So this may make sense for some of you, but your twin, or you may have first name C. Could be, your name could be Carol, or the person that you're dealing with, they have C either in their last name or first name for the first letter. But there's confusion here, I think, between the two of these people, this Cancer and Taurus here. And it may be that this Cancer lacks some self-worth. So maybe that's what you're learning about this person, is that they lack self-worth. Their emotions can probably be all over the place. The full moon falls below that. So, and they may just have a really hard time. They may try to control you because they have a hard time controlling their own emotions. It's almost like, well, if I can't control mine, I'm going to control yours. And, Cancers can be manipulative with their emotions as well. It is a negative trait of theirs. And so they're showing up upright, but it's very possible that they're projecting that onto you. Okay. But it's something they need to deal with. It's something that's it's causing them issues. They have some self-worth issues here. Okay. And I feel like it is a male energy. It doesn't have to be, but this Chariot and this man, I feel this is a female and this is a male. And they are trying to work something out because they have this right in the middle of the two of them. Okay. And it may be, again, this Empress who's being stubborn and aggressive. Could be because she's hormonal, because she's pregnant. So keep that in mind. And unwilling to compromise about something. Okay. And maybe whatever it is just kind of blocking a conclusion between these two people. And it's causing this person to kind of reflect this Chariot, and their self-worth is like rock bottom. That's not good. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay, so this person may feel tied down and frustrated in this relationship at this time. Could be because of the pregnancy just driving them nuts, etc. You have a message for your twin is, I'm a better person because of you. Aww, that's pretty. All right, guys, let's do some clarifying. I'm dying to figure out what's going on here because there's a lot of people coming out under this reading here. Okay, so let's do your mutual energy of the Ten of Swords and see what that card reveals. Why do we have the Ten of Swords here? What happened? It's like an ending a fight, maybe? A fight with this person? You may be fighting with your twin. Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, because somebody's tired of being left out in the cold. So I think somebody's come to a realization that they no longer want to be left out in the cold. This Five of Pentacles, they're just like, I'm done with being left out in the cold. Like, I think that this has probably harmed the relationship, and maybe you're both done being left out in the cold. Maybe you're done with separation and you're just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is too hard, possibly, for some of you. Okay, interesting. All right, the Empress. Let's see what's going on with the Empress here. Almost. Wow, something flipped. Something really flipped. Okay. Okay, so I'm not taking both. Okay, so the Page of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so it could be that this Empress wants to work together, this Three of Pentacles, wants to compromise. And maybe the way that she's doing it could be immature with this Page of Swords. So it could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here. We have Aquarius on this side as well for the Twin Flame card that came out. But I'm feeling like the way that she's communicating may be a little bit, could be a little bit childish for some of you. Could be starting arguments. It could be gossiping, fighting, small fights. Could be small fights. Picking small fights is what I'm hearing here. But she does want to work together. So it's almost like she knows this energy is like, it's like her hormones, or if you're pregnant, you know that this energy is like bouncing you off the walls and you can't help it. So for some of you, that's the way it's coming across here. Interesting. Could also be dealing with a younger air sign. You may have a child and you're just trying to make it work with your child, and maybe you're not trying, maybe you just feel like your child could be an Aries, that they're being stubborn and aggressive, and that's what's putting you into this, like, I'm not willing to compromise, I don't really want to talk, like, maybe you're just like, I don't really want to talk to you, or when we do, all we do is fight. That's that energy I'm feeling here. So, Page of Swords can be a stalkery card. I know that everybody sees it that way. In this, it's possible that she's checking the Empress could be checking her son's social media or child's social media, or your twin social media for some of you, if this is your energy and you're in the Empress. It could be that a mother is spying, because she's just trying to make things work out, like for possibly her son is what it looks like, or a child in her life, a son or daughter, or something like that. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands reversed. So let's see what's going on there. Why do we have the Nine of Wands reversed? It's too many. Nine of Cups. Okay. So in order to have kind of this emotional fulfillment here, between the two of them, this is the wish. So you guys both may be wishing, this Empress and the Chariot, you both, this couple may be wishing for their wishes to come true, for them to let down their guard, to come to some type of compromise, some type of conclusion, some type of communication is what I'm feeling that needs to change. And you're both, I feel like you both, if it's you and this other person, and you and your twin are wishing for that to happen. Like, you're wishing for better communication within the two of each other, or for somebody to finally back down and open up and let the other person in, or compromise. All right, why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, but it's very possible that this person, again, emotionally manipulative with this King of Cups reversed, just like I was saying. So has a lot of water in their chart, possibly Cancer, could also have Pisces or Scorpio, but their energy is coming up as the King of Cups reversed. So they're either not being loving or not feeling the love and the connection, possibly. For others of you, It's just showing that they're using this self-worth, like their lack of self-worth, to manipulate their way in and out of your life, or to manipulate your emotions. Or it feels like their emotions, it's almost a very bipolar energy here. So, and I'm not judging any type of mental health. It's just this person may struggle with bipolar, or they may need to be diagnosed with it. It's very possible that this is causing them to be, crazy in their emotions, and they're just not predictable, which makes it very hard for an earth sign, this Empress, to figure out how to compromise with someone who is emotionally trying to manipulate them, okay? And if you know Taurus, they will dig their heels in and they will say, nah, you will not, most of them. So, and that's where that stubborn, aggressive person comes from as well. So I'm feeling like you could be a Taurus with Aries in your chart or something along those lines, and that makes them extra stubborn. If you've got Aries and a Taurus and Taurus in your chart, look out. That person will dig their heels in forever till they starve, okay? If somebody said they needed to eat food and they were like, no, I don't, yeah, they're never ever changing their mind. But that can also be really negative for a relationship when somebody always feels like they're right and the other one feels like they have to emotionally manipulate because of their self-worth issues. Yeah. So that's some unhealthy, something unhealthy going on here, guys. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for y'all. I really do feel like maybe moving away from manipulation and manipulative emotions. So whoever's on this side may be saying like, no matter how much I wish for things to change and how much I love this person, that I feel like all they do is try to manipulate their way into my life or a way to stay. And they've got some real self-worth issues that they need to work on first in order to kind of, and both people. I feel like even the Empress has some issues to work on as well with being stubborn and aggressive. So, guys, I know that as every zodiac sign we have our good attributes and we have our bad ones, and we have just situations that put us into places where we feel that way. So it's very possible it's situational based, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be a full out character flaw, all right? So, but they both have work to do here. And yeah. All right, let's see what your fortune card is, guys. Alrighty, cool. You guys have Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Yeah, Libra, you guys are being guided and protected right now by your angels, for sure. It's almost like, now don't take this 100% because, I don't want anybody doing or saying something stupid, but it's almost like you guys could really just do whatever and things would work out. Like luck is on your side right now, so that's really beautiful. And you may not feel like it in the emotional sphere right now with this possible ending right here, this Ten of Swords, and being left out in the cold or tired of being left out in the cold. So I hope this made a lot of sense for you guys. Okay, well, I will see you for your end of March videos and also for your twin side. Love you guys. Take care.